Hey guys, so this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it's something that I actually regretted doing in the past. So now I'm going to share with you what I did a while ago that I really regret, but I'm excited to have back. So here's my case that I got. My beautiful wife got me this for Christmas one year, and I really love it. Now at the time, I had... All right, so you can see I had two uppers and a lower, and I put them together here in this case in the pluck foam, and I got it all set up the way that I needed it and wanted it. But as you can see, I'm missing a lower, and it's a lower that I regret selling, and I finally have had the opportunity to bring that back. So we're going to get to that here. And if there's any guesses, it's probably in the title of the video, but take a stab at what you think that I had ordered to use with this lower and just to remain, two barrels, two uppers, and a single lower. So to fill this empty spot here, we are going to open up this box here from my good old friends over at Bear Creek Arsenal. And let's see what we got going on in here. Now, I haven't opened this up yet, so I'm doing it here with you guys. I'm actually super excited. Here it is. So what we have here is Bear Creek Arsenal's complete upper for the 458 Socom. Look how big that guy is. That's ginormous. So I had one of these before, and the one I had before was also from Bear Creek Arsenal. And I know sometimes they get a bad rap for quality issues or anything like that, but I gotta tell you, with my first one that I had nothing but success. It was very well put together and very beautifully made. Zero flaws whatsoever with it. And I know that one of the things people complain about is the feed ramp in the 458 Socom right there. Sometimes when you're using an upper receiver here and then you're putting on a barrel, you're going from a dual feed ramp to a single. And a lot of the times the 458 Socom casings can get caught on that. But in here they actually used a single feed ramp for the 458 Socom, so there should be no feeding issues or anything like that. Now it does come complete, charging handle, the bolt carrier group, so you get everything. This is a 15-inch barrel, or a 16-inch barrel, 16-inch barrel with a 15-inch handguard. And it's got a really nice looking muzzle brake on there, as you can see. Dang, that looks really good. Very well made. I love the styling. This is the M-lock rail with that ginormous chunky block in there. Jeez. So, like I said, I had a 458 Socom before, and I got into some times where financially it made sense to try to get rid of something, and where this is such an expensive round to shoot, it made sense to get rid of this one, sadly. But I am so happy to be able to bring it back. And luckily I actually kept all the ammo that I had in it before. And so let me go ahead and show you, for those out there who might not know, what the 458 looks like compared. So the cool thing about the 458 Socom is that it can actually be used with the standard 5.56 magazines, the standard 5.56 AR-15 lowers. They fit up in the mag wells, and you can actually see there. So instead of being a double stack, it's a single stack. This is a 30 round mag for the 5.56. They say you can do 10 rounds in the 30 rounds, but for some reason I was actually able to fit 11 in this guy. But 10 is probably all you really want to go, especially, at $3.50 a shot here in 2021. You might even want less than 10 rounds in there. So here you go. Here you got a 223 next to the 458 Socom. Length is just about the exact same, almost, but that diameter, it's quite the difference. A lot bigger punch, a lot bigger kick than the 223. And for those who don't know, this is actually a 50 cal casing that has been necked down to accept the 45 cal bullet in there. Now, for those who remember Black Hawk Down or Mogadishu and stuff like that, that's why this 458 Socom round was actually invented, was for better stopping power, and it beat out the 50 Beowulf and another round, and I wish I could remember what that other round was, but it beat out the 50 Beowulf. There's the 458 Socom, which won the military bidding that they were doing, and it was due to the fact that even though the 223 or the 556 that they were using was penetrating very well, but the Somalis over there, what they were doing was they were chewing on a certain plant over there that gave them the effects of speed, essentially. So, I mean, multiple rounds would go into them and it just wasn't stopping them. They could take, 10 shots or whatever and somehow keep going through it. So what they decided to do was to integrate the same lower, the same magazines to fit this beast of a round, the 458 Socom, to give it just that much more stopping power. Now this thing, with this thing hitting you, man, that will shred you apart. So you can see why something like this was invented, for those who could just keep pushing through multiple rounds of the 556. Now let me show you the upper and attach it to the lower and show you just how easy it is to swap over. All right, so now we got the standard AR-15 out. Here is, it's free and clear. There's no mag in the magwell, and there's nothing in there. We're working with a clear, safe gun here. And for those who've taken apart or maybe haven't taken apart an AR-15, super duper simple, just 2 push pins. Got one right here, got one here in front of the magwell. Pull them up, and shazam. Simple as that. So now on this one, I've got attached my Nikon P223 3X scope, got the forward handguard, and here's the beast, the beauty. So this is a Mossberg MMR lower. It's just one I got years and years and years ago as this set here. But just as simple as it came apart, it goes together. Now I like to start with the front pin, makes everything go together a little easier, and just pop down the rear, push in the pin. All right, sorry, I got it there and I just had to admire it to myself for a minute because, man, I love that. So, as you can see, now you've got yourself a 458 Socom with an AR-15 lower, just as simple as that. I mean, there's nothing to it. Everything's functioning the way it should. You actually use, like I say, the same magazines. Fits right there into the magazine well, just as it would normally. And man, I love the feel of that handguard. And then just looking down and seeing that ginormous muzzle brake. I mean, just to give you guys an idea, I don't know if I can get this in the camera or not, but look at that. It is huge compared. I love it. So now I can fill my case back up with exactly what I have, and I can feel oh so complete once again. Now, if you guys have any opinions or tips on the 458 Socom, let me know. If you share your experiences with Bear Creek Arsenal, like I say, I had this upper before, and I've you know, had nothing but success with them, and I love them to death. I love their fit and finish. They look great. I'm going to swap out my Nikon and put it onto this upper, and then put my red dot sight that I have over here onto my 5.56 upper, and go have some fun. I can't wait to get to the range with it. As always, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment and tell me what you think, and tell me what would you like to see, and I'll see you guys next time.